Hello, my name is Sabantho Corrie-Edgehill. I am a 25-year-old Barbadian, a published children's book author, an Indigenous youth advocate, an Indigenous data provider, a former teaching assistant in Barbados, and I am a mother. The Caribbean education system needs a transformation, and in this video, I will share my recommendations on how we can address this in 5 critical areas that will shape the future of our region. Number 1, creating safe and healthy schools. Schools must provide safe and healthy environments for all students, including those with different abilities. Countries like New Zealand have shown success in inclusive education, with more than 90% of students with disabilities attending mainstream schools. Kenya has also made strides with the government's 2018 initiative aimed at mainstreaming special education in schools. Both countries demonstrate that integration fosters not just academic success, but also social and emotional growth among all students. If the Caribbean adopts this approach, we can build inclusive environments where children learn to understand and respect one another's differences. Number 2, teaching essential life and work skills. Our education system needs to go beyond exams to teach life skills like critical thinking, problem solving, and adaptability. In Finland, which consistently ranks near the top of global education rankings, students excel not just academically, but in life skills, with 93% of Finnish students graduating high school compared to the global average of around 75%. Singapore ranked number 1 in global PISA rankings, which focuses on fostering both academic excellence and life skills, and has implemented programs to ensure that students are adaptable and ready for a rapidly changing workforce. This holistic approach is what the Caribbean must adopt to ensure that students are prepared for both life and work, not just exams. Number 3, supporting teachers. Teachers are the pillars of education. Japan and South Korea both invest heavily in teachers' training and support, leading to higher student outcomes. In Japan, 87% of teachers participate in professional development programs each year. South Korea's investment in teachers has contributed to the country having some of the highest student performances in maths and science globally. However, both countries are also addressing teacher burnout, recognizing that support must be holistic. Here in the Caribbean, we need to not only provide teachers with the tools and resources for professional development, but also ensure that they receive the emotional and mental health support necessary to thrive in their roles. Without this support, student success will be limited. Number 4, embracing digital learning. Digital learning is the future, and we need to ensure that students in the Caribbean have equal access to technology. Estonia has become a global leader in digital education, with 99% of schools connected to the internet and students beginning digital literacy as early as primary school. Estonia's digital-first approach has been instrumental in its students ranking among the best in Europe in math, reading, and science. In the Caribbean, we must bridge the digital divide by ensuring access to devices, internet, and digital training for students and teachers alike. By doing so, we can also unlock new learning opportunities and enhance creativity and critical thinking. Number 5, ensuring adequate funding for education. Adequate funding for education is crucial for real change. Cuba spends 12.9% of its GDP on education, one of the highest rates in the world. And this investment has resulted in a 99.8% literacy rate. Costa Rica also allocates a large percentage of its national budget to education, leading to consistently high literacy and enrollment rates. If the Caribbean is to transform its education system, we must ensure that education funding is a top priority. Proper funding will allow for improved infrastructure, resources for students and teachers, and expanded digital access. Without this investment, our students will be left behind. the past decades, the results from the CSEC exam have shown alarming trends. In 2021, for example, only 34.98% of students in Grenada passed math, with other subjects following similar patterns. Across the region, CSEC results in core subjects like math and English have consistently fallen below acceptable standards, with regional pass rates from math hovering around 40 to 45% over the past 10 years. This clearly shows that the old colonial system of education focused on memorization-based learning and standardized testing is failing our students. The Caribbean must reimagine its education system by creating inclusive, safe, and supportive schools, teaching life skills, supporting our teachers, embracing digital learning, and ensuring adequate funding. We can unlock the full potential of our students. The current system, rooted in colonial traditions, is no longer serving our children, as evidenced by persistent struggles in CSEC results. It's time for a bold transformation that will prepare our students not just for exams, but for life.